for a long, long time. Mr. Gupta, now who is answerable for this?
See, the answerable is only one, that the management of Treehouse, because as of now, the merger has not still gone through. It is still in the process. The final approval has not come. So, to me, the answer has to come from the present promoters and the management of Treehouse, who have been doing all the hanky-panky accounting tricks and playing with the market, playing with the shareholders, and now playing with the future of the children. And if you will read my reports, which I received earlier, we had questioned them on many issues, and one of the issues that I had questioned, that they were paying their teacher's salary which was below the minimum wages that you pay even to a manual worker. So that is the level of governance issue in that company.
Mr. Gupta, since last 1 year, the management has not answered anything. And you also know that since last 1 year, there has been so much going in this company, the way the merger issues were changed, the way things are happening. No answers given to us, to SEBI, to investors, to no one. How can they decide on things like just shutting down the branches?
See, if you don't question me on anything, then I can do whatever I want. So somebody has to question. So I have already said very clearly, it is a fit case, one, for a class action suit, second, for full-fledged probe by SEBI for various things, and probe and action by Ministry of Corporate Affairs, because all three agencies have a perfect case here to intervene.
Do you think by any chance Zee Learn as an entity should come forward and at least take some action, or whether just move out of the merger, or at least tell that okay, the kids over there who are going to Treehouse, they may go to Zee Learn?
I would say a couple of things. Let us talk about from the shareholders' perspective. So the Zee Learn and Zee Learn shareholder should once again sit and review whether the merger is worthwhile or not. And if they feel the merger is worthwhile, then rather than spoiling the brand, that whatever brand the Treehouse has as far as the education sector is concerned, they should retrieve it. So if the G feels that they should still go ahead with the merger, then they should do something for these kids. Otherwise, if they feel that it is not in the interest of their shareholders and not in the interest of Zee Learn, that it is worthwhile going ahead with the merger of a company which reputation is getting so bad and financials are so bad, they should review it. But the first and foremost thing is this, that these are the business decisions which G has to take. But what I am saying is the decisions for so that such things do not happen. Because you see, this Treehouse was quoting somewhere around 400 rupees about a year and a half back.
No, that's fine, sir. Honestly, the numbers, we all know what has happened to it. Gupta and Nigel, the thing is that if Kingfisher got shut, you could take another plane, okay, and fly down. That was okay, easy for you. But if Treehouse gets shut in the middle of things, okay, what can you do about your kid? That is what amazes me. We have questioned, whatever, JP Associates, Lanco Infra, Vijay Mallya and all those people. But, for all these things, I think the management has to be more responsible, especially when you're running an education institute and you're responsible for so many kids on the ground.
Which management should be responsible? Just let me know. If it is the Treehouse management responsible, as you have already said, they are not responding, and it is they who are doing it. So, we are not expecting, that's why we said that we should move against management of Treehouse. Coming to Zee Learn, I agree that they are in a merger process. But since the merger is not over, so they cannot assume the responsibility. So it is a case that somebody has to assume the social responsibility. That whose social responsibility is to ensure that the kid's future is not spoiled. I agree with you. It is nobody should be responsible, or nobody should be spoiling the future of the kids. But the question is, who will do it? Whether I should do it, you should do it, or somebody else should do it. Because if you look at business-wise, it is responsibility of Treehouse management, which they have failed. Now, for a failure of some third party, why should I be penalized financially? So Zee Learn will have to take a decision based on their business, not on any social reason.
No, Mr. Gupta, we can do what we can do. Okay, we are raising our voice for this issue, which is really shameful, and I hope Treehouse management comes ahead and gives some some solace to all the kids and parents who are in the lurch right now. But thank you so much for joining, and we continue to raise